Hey kids, it's Tuesday, March 12th. Yeah, I know, I'm not here. Not happy about it either. But the creeping crud has caught up to me, and I fought through it as best I could yesterday, but I was afraid coming today I would turn a few of you into zombies, and you guys have already been dropping like flies, and so I don't want to turn any more of you into zombies. So I'm taking the day to try and make myself less zombie-ish so I can be back for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, the rest of this week. Especially with the Riley Dance Marathon and the talent show and dodgeball coming up. Definitely can't miss any of those days. So I figure if I don't get better today, then yeesh, who knows? Plus, it's almost like having me here today because we're going to try something a little bit different, and you'll see what it is. Or if you're not first period, maybe other kids have been talking about it, and we'll find out and see how it goes. I'm just glad that my voice is currently working as I record this because I was afraid it was going to be completely gone because it was definitely not doing well a little bit ago. But it's holding on long enough for me to do this, and then we'll see if it poos out on me and dies again. What you're going to need for class today, writing utensil. If you need to borrow one, then you can bring either your phone or your iPad or a shoe over to the substitute, and she can get one from the bucket behind my desk, and then we're more than welcome to trade you out. Just make sure we trade back at the end of class. You're going to need your notebook because we are doing notes and we are filling in our Olympian list. And then you're also going to want to have the blue sheet because we're answering more questions on that. We should be up to, on the blue sheet, we're in the 40s on the answers for that one. Off and on, we might be a couple of the ones we've missed in there. Those of you who have been doing really good paying attention, you're probably even farther into the 50s. But I would say we're definitely into the 40s on that. If you are doing the Riley Dance Marathon tomorrow, make sure that you turn in money at lunch because that is where you turn all of that in. And then if you have Camp Tecumseh stuff for me, you can either hold on to it and give it to me tomorrow. You can give it to Mrs. Randall. You can turn it in at the office. Or if you want to, and the sub is up for it, you're welcome to give it to the sub, and they can put it behind my desk on my little shelf, and I can take care of it tomorrow. We just have to make sure things don't get lost. And yes, my no phone thing continues. So you should still be putting your phones over next to my laptop so we can take care of that. The sub should know that if you have your phone, then you're supposed to be letting me know about it so I can torture you and be mean to you. So do not have your phone in class today. It should still be sitting over there. You can grab it at the end. If not, and if you have your phone today, that would count like anything else, and I would show up tomorrow, and I'd have to drop the hammer on you. So we'll do our best to avoid that so you don't have to be mean to you. Since I'm not here today, this is the tie that I had planned on wearing, and I have a copy of it at home. And this is my tie pin that I have a copy of. I wore it today, Monday. Sorry, I'm recording this in the evening time. And so I would have connected straight to this one, which would have been great. And here's a closer up version of it. And so this is the tie that I was planning on wearing for today, if that helps you out. If you don't remember what I wore yesterday, then it's not going to help you out whatsoever. But we'll see what we can do. Once again, no more phones out during class. If the sub sees it, then they are not to take it. They are to let me know and your name, and then that's where I get a chance to contact you and be mean to you tomorrow. So please make the good choices so I would not have to be awful to you. You also do not need your iPad today. So there's no reason for you to have that. If you have your iPad out, once again, the sub is to let me know. And then once again, I get to be awful to you when I come back. But for the most part, you just get a chance to watch me, which we'll talk about here in a moment. And then Riley Dance Marathon is officially tomorrow. Make sure if you are wanting to go that you turn in your $10 at lunch, and you can still buy tickets tomorrow, the day of it, and that is still absolutely fine, and then you'll be good to go, and then hopefully we'll get to have a good time. Finally, to work on today, you're going to continue filling in the blue sheet as I go through and tell stories. And yes, even with me not being here, I still get to tell stories. You should be somewhere in the 40s. I was just going through and checking them a moment ago. Like I said, I've answered questions all the way through the 50s, but they're hit and miss. Some of the 40s questions will happen today and then a little bit tomorrow also, and that'll be a big chunk of them. And we're going to be filling in the Olympian list in your notebook, the one from yesterday. If for some reason you were gone on Monday, then you'll get a chance to sort of get caught up a little bit today, and that'll help you out a wee bit. We'll do a little bit of speedy review to try and help you guys out today. I know we got through, for most of you, got through Hera or Poseidon, and we'll probably start back with Zeus just because, once again, quiz coming up on Friday. Probably best to make sure that you're aware of all these things. So we'll touch on and try to help you out. And then we will finish out the rest of our list tomorrow with our final stories. And then Thursday, we're going to get to sacrifices, some stuff about Prometheus. So for today, I'll have the sub turn out just one of the lights. Probably not both, but we'll see. Make sure you guys can see the screen so that you guys get a chance to watch me still as I do my teaching. And then along those same lines, still filling in the notebook and filling in the blue sheet, stuff like that. Again, you have the quiz coming up on Friday, which is going to be over the Olympians. It's a 30-point quiz. It's a little bit bigger. It's 15 questions, but we'll help you out as that goes through. But it's going to cover Monday's story, today's story, and then also Wednesday's stories. So it's going to cover all three of those. Thursday's stories will not be on there. Thursday's stories will be on next week's when we get to the final test and cover our last bits of information from there. So what you're going to do today is I have a fairly good video from last year of me teaching and covering this. And so it's going to cover all the same information I wanted to cover today. It's just going to have me not losing my voice and passing out from not feeling well. Well, that would probably be me more entertaining for you, but I would prefer not to pass out and hit the ground in front of you. And then I will pick up again with the stories on Wednesday and just push through and hope I'm not dead. I just can't miss Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Would prefer not to miss today because I hate being sick, but there's nothing I can do. I fought the zombie flu as well as I could. I was afraid I was going to be gone last Friday and fought through it, did all right over the weekend, and then it came back to get me. So, grr. So what the sub's going to do now is on the front page of my website, I have a link right below this video. You're going to scroll down, and then right below this one should be a second video link that you'll click on, and it'll take you for the video for today that you'll get a chance to watch. You won't get a chance to watch all of it. It's longer than we have class time-wise, but you'll at least get a good chunk of what we have to go through, and that'll help you guys out. And then I'll be back tomorrow. So once again, I miss you guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could be here. Do well with the cell phones. Don't make poor choices. Don't make me have to come back and be all mean to you. And then I will see you guys tomorrow. Wish me luck with fighting the creeping zombie crud. I'm hoping it only knocks me out for a day. All right. Check y'alls.